some hard work going on, right? She looks like she has some hard work. Caitlin is in the gym working on becoming better.
Caitlin has taken her game to an entirely new level, leaving critics like Angel Reese and Aja Wilson scrambling to keep up.
I've still seen Caitlin Clark in the gym way more than Angel Reese. I'm just throwing that out. It's kind of starting to, there's so much social media stuff involving Angel Reese, almost none of it revolves around basketball.
The Indiana Fever star isn't just training hard, she's redefining what it means to dominate on and off the court. After a relentless offseason, Clark has transformed herself into a basketball powerhouse, sending a clear message to her rivals. She's coming for everything this season. The buzz started when a workout video of Clark with her new head coach, Stephanie White, went viral, racking up over 500,000 views in just 2 hours. Fans couldn't help but notice her visibly stronger physique and sharper skills. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, who seems more invested in social media antics than basketball, is being called out for her lack of focus. While Reese spends her time chasing headlines off the court, Clark is in the gym, grinding her way to MVP-level greatness.
It is interesting. I saw this video and was like, wow, she looks really good. She looks strong. She looks like she's getting prepared. This league's not going to go any easier on her.
But it's not just about size or strength. Clark is adding layers to her game that will make her virtually unstoppable. From mid-range precision to her deadly pull-up floater, the young star is gearing up to dominate every aspect of the game. Angel Reese can post all the selfies she wants. But when it comes to basketball, Caitlin Clark is putting the league on notice. This isn't just a rivalry anymore. It's a statement. Caitlin Clark's work ethic, discipline, and sheer talent have made her the athlete everyone is watching. And with all eyes on her, the pressure is mounting for Reese and Aja Wilson to prove they can keep up. Spoiler alert, they can't. Clark's off-season transformation is a masterclass in preparation, and the league simply isn't ready for what's coming next.
One thing Caitlin Clark does maybe better than anybody in sports right now, makes it about others, makes it about team. Think about it. When's the last time you didn't see Caitlin Clark talking about a teammate? When's the last time you saw Caitlin Clark talking about herself or any of the accomplishments that she has had? Let me give you the answer to that. Never! Never! You never hear that. Now, that's why their team has gotten good. She could have been an egomaniac. Everybody in the league knows that she is the league. But every time you see something relative to Angel Reese, what's it about? It's about her. It's not about her team. It's about her. One makes it about her. The other makes it about us. About us.
Caitlin Clark's off-season transformation is nothing short of phenomenal, and it's sending shockwaves across the WNBA. After a hectic rookie year that left her little time to recover or train properly, Clark finally had the opportunity to focus on her body, and the results are impossible to ignore. Her increased strength and muscle definition were on full display in her viral workout video, showcasing a player who is no longer just skilled but physically dominant. Clark's commitment to enhancing her physique isn't just for aesthetics, it's a tactical decision to survive and thrive in a league known for its physicality. The improvement in her physical presence was evident as she worked under the guidance of new Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White. This isn't just about hitting the weight room, it's about building a frame that can handle the intensity of WNBA matchups while maintaining her elite speed and agility. Clark's transformation is particularly significant considering the criticism she faced last season about being undersized compared to some of her opponents. By addressing that gap head on, she's neutralizing one of the few perceived weaknesses in her game.
I think Caitlin Clark is doing the right thing, rising above all of the crap that she's had to endure. Caitlin Clark was worried about playing the game, and that is why she got Rookie of the Year. She was not worried about the BS.
Angel Reese, by comparison, has been notably absent from conversations about on-court preparation. While Clark is grinding through grueling workouts and perfecting her craft, Reese seems more focused on social media presence than on sharpening her basketball skills. This stark contrast has fans buzzing, with many questioning whether Reese is truly committed to reaching her full potential. The difference is glaring. Clark is putting in the work to dominate, while Reese appears content with the hype. Beyond the gym, Clark's transformation speaks volumes about her mentality. physicality. It's not just about looking stronger, it's about sending a message. She's letting the league know she's here to compete at the highest level and to win. In a sport where physicality often determines success, Clark's offseason focus is a calculated move to ensure she's not just surviving, but excelling. This is a player who refuses to be outworked, and it's clear that her rivals, including Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, are feeling the pressure.
Rookie of the year race is over, but we just have to understand that when a transformational figure enters the fray, you got to pause and then isolate and compartmentalize and give them the love that they're due. And in this case, it belongs to Caitlin Clark.
For Clark, this isn't just about silencing critics. It's about redefining what it means to prepare for greatness. Her transformation is the ultimate response to doubters and rivals alike. By stepping onto the court this season in peak physical condition, Caitlin Clark isn't just ready to play, she's ready to dominate. And for those who underestimated her, the message is clear. This is Caitlin Clark 3.0, and the league is not ready for her. Caitlin Clark's physical transformation isn't the only thing making waves. Her skill development this offseason has taken her game to a whole new level, leaving her rivals scrambling to catch up. While others might rest on their laurels, Clark is doubling down on refining her already elite skill set, ensuring she remains the most versatile and dangerous player in the WNBA. From court vision to shot selection, she's meticulously working on every aspect of her game, proving why she's a generational talent.
There is nobody interesting in the WNBA past or present except for Caitlin Clark. They've all shown themselves to be sexist, racist, petty, ridiculous. Angry that a white girl has come in and dominated what could not be even approached.
One of the standout improvements in Clark's arsenal is her mid-range game. Last season, fans saw glimpses of her adding a pull-up floater to her repertoire during the final stretch of games. This offseason, she's perfected it. That floater isn't just a flashy move, it's a weapon designed to make defenders think twice about giving her space anywhere on the court. Combined with her already lethal three-point shooting, Clark is transforming herself into an offensive nightmare. She can score from anywhere, at any time, with a level of unpredictability that leaves defenses helpless. What makes this even more terrifying for the league is how deliberate Clark is in her approach. This isn't about trying to do everything at once. It's about targeted improvements that maximize her impact. Her new head coach, Stephanie White, seems to understand this perfectly, tailoring drills to enhance Clark's efficiency and versatility. The partnership is already paying dividends, with Clark looking sharper and more confident than ever. Her ability to incorporate these new skills seamlessly into her game is what sets her apart, not just from her rivals, but from almost every other player in the league.
Caitlin Clark is becoming the best player, not because she's white, because she's that good. She's having Larry Bird impact. She's been the driving force of the hottest team in the entire league, despite her record turnovers. Why? Because she's that good.
Now, contrast that with Angel Reese, who seems more concerned with public perception than honing her craft. While Clark is mastering the art of the mid-range jumper, Reese continues to attract headlines for reasons unrelated to basketball. The stark difference between the two players couldn't be more apparent. Clark's floater alone could add 5 to 10 points per game to her scoring average, while Reese is stuck trying to defend her off-court distractions. The gap in preparation is widening, and it's clear who's putting in the work to excel. It's not just scoring where Clark has leveled up. Her ball handling and playmaking are also reaching new heights. Watching her control the court during that viral workout video, it's clear that she's thinking several steps ahead of her opponents. Her passing is crisper, her decision-making faster, and her movements more precise. Every dribble, every shot, every fake, Clark is turning herself into the complete package. This is a player who isn't just preparing for the season, she's preparing to dominate it.
You know, for whatever reason, they decide to get themselves involved, whether it is actually malintent or maybe they just want to get themselves in the headline. A lot of players got the spotlight this season because of Caitlin Clark. Not to mention just overall, Caitlin Clark brought millions, literally, more eyeballs to the league this season.
If there was ever any doubt about who's more committed to the game, Caitlin Clark has erased it. She's putting in the hours, sharpening her skills, and proving why she's not just the face of the Indiana Fever, but of the entire WNBA. Her rivals, including Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, can't ignore the gap that's growing wider with every passing day.
I don't think the WNBA is ready for this type of attention that she's bringing. Racism. Everybody's talking about enough with the racist BS. She's nasty. She knows how to ball. Everybody else is jealous. They're pissed off because she's getting this, like, it's ridiculous. And we're never going to advance as a species, and we're never, if he keeps having that type of attitude. It's ridiculous. It's like, what? Everything has to go back to race. Everything has to keep going back to race. She's really good. Let it be that. And the other players should shut the hell up. Like,
Clark's skill development isn't just impressive, it's transformative, and as the season approaches, it's clear that Caitlin Clark is ready to leave everyone, especially her critics, in the dust. Caitlin Clark's relentless preparation isn't just about improving her game, it's about securing her place as the WNBA's most valuable player. After a rookie season that showcased her unmatched potential, Clark is gearing up to surpass all expectations and claim the title of MVP in 2025. She's no longer content with just being great. She's aiming for legendary status. Every workout, every shot, every decision she makes is calculated to ensure she stands head and shoulders above the competition.
And my advice to anyone that comes in with this, this level of like notoriety, out of this world expectation, whatever the case may be, I just think it's all about having, be a horse, man. The Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft,
What makes Clark a frontrunner for MVP isn't just her ability to score or her physical transformation, it's her complete understanding of the game. She's developing into the ultimate floor general, someone who not only scores, but also elevates her entire team. Under Stephanie White's guidance, Clark is mastering the art of leadership, combining her natural basketball IQ with newfound confidence. It's no longer just about individual brilliance, it's about making the Indiana Fever a team to fear. The numbers speak for themselves. Clark's improvement in ball handling and her refined mid-range game are setting her up for an explosive season statistically. She's already a threat from beyond the arc, and now, with her ability to dominate in the paint and around the rim, there's virtually no area on the court where she can't excel. Defenders will have to pick their poison, and with Clark's enhanced skill set, there's no good choice. Her versatility makes her unstoppable, and her rivals know it.
It was such a bittersweet end to a phenomenal rookie season that Caitlin Clark had. And it honestly got me to just reflecting on this season. And it sucks that so much of it was riddled with so much drama and so much negativity and so many mishaps that the WNBA had throughout the entire season.
But it's not just her performance on the court that's building her MVP case, it's the sheer impact she has on the league. Clark is a ratings magnet, drawing in viewers who might otherwise ignore the WNBA. Her viral workout video alone is proof of her star power, garnering over 500,000 views in just 2 hours. Fans are captivated by her drive, her charisma, and her ability to deliver in clutch moments. Compare that to Angel Reese, whose offseason has been more about social media antics than basketball. While Reese generates buzz for drama, Clark generates buzz for her game. The league, however, isn't making it easy for Clark. There's a clear tension between her and other players, many of whom seem intent on targeting her both on and off the court. The Mystics owner has already made headlines for taking subtle jabs at Clark, and rival players like Angel Reese and Aja Wilson appear to relish any opportunity to undermine her. But rather than backing down, Clark is using the criticism as fuel. She's embracing the hostile environment and channeling it into her preparation, ensuring she's ready to face whatever the season throws her way.
Caitlin Clark is becoming the best player in the entire WNBA, not because she's white, because she's that good. She's having Larry Bird impact. She's been the driving force of the hottest team in the entire league, despite her record turnovers. Why? Because she's that good. She's legit good. She's colorblind good. She's guilt-free good. She's apolitically good.
What sets Clark apart is her ability to rise above the noise. While others engage in petty rivalries, she focuses on the one thing that truly matters: basketball. Her drive for greatness is unwavering, and it's clear she's playing the long game. MVP isn't just a goal for Clark, it's an inevitability if she continues on this trajectory. The league may not be ready to fully embrace her yet, but with her undeniable talent and unmatched work ethic, they won't have a choice. Caitlin Clark is here to stay, and she's ready to claim her spot at the top. Clark's MVP ambitions aren't just personal, they're also a statement for the Indiana Fever. After years of struggling to find consistency, the team is now positioning itself as a serious playoff contender, with Clark as their centerpiece. Her commitment to not only improving her game, but also strengthening her leadership role has brought renewed energy to the franchise. This isn't just a player looking to pad her stats, it's a player determined to lead her team to victory. For the the Fever, having a transcendent talent like Clark changes everything, from how they approach games to how the league views them as a legitimate threat. What's even more striking is how Clark continues to thrive under immense pressure. The weight of expectations, rivalries with players like Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, and the scrutiny of being a polarizing figure in the WNBA would be enough to break many players. But for Clark, it seems to have the opposite effect. She thrives in adversity, using every critique and challenge as motivation. Whether it's silencing critics with her jaw-dropping performances, or proving doubters wrong with her tireless work ethic, Clark is rewriting the narrative of what it means to be an elite player in today's WNBA. The MVP trophy feels less like a dream and more like her destiny. Caitlin Clark's offseason preparations have sent a clear message to her rivals and the league as a whole. She's coming back stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever. The physical transformation, the refined skill set, and the unyielding drive for excellence all point to one thing: a player who isn't content with just being great. She's aiming to redefine what greatness looks like, and she's doing it with the eyes of the basketball world firmly fixed on her every move. Angel Reese and Aja Wilson might continue their attempts to rattle her, but it's becoming increasingly clear that Clark is operating on a different level. While her rivals focus on off-court antics and petty rivalries, Clark is laser focused on what truly matters: her game. The gap between her and her competition is growing wider by the day, and if her preparations are any indication, the league is in for a rude awakening when Clark steps onto the court for her sophomore season. This isn't just about individual accolades or personal rivalries. It's about legacy. Clark is positioning herself not just as a player, but as a symbol of what relentless determination can achieve. Her viral moments, her unmatched work ethic, and her ability to thrive under pressure are setting the stage for a career that could rival the all-time greats. The MVP race might seem like a competition, but for anyone watching, it's already looking like Caitlin Clark's to lose. So as we gear up for the WNBA season, one question remains: can anyone stop Caitlin Clark? With her newfound strength, enhanced skill set, and unstoppable drive, it seems unlikely. Fans are buzzing, rivals are scrambling, and the league is bracing for what promises to be a season dominated by the star from Indiana. Stay tuned, because Caitlin Clark is about to show the world why she's not just a rising star, but a force of nature. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts below. How excited are you to see Caitlin Clark's next chapter unfold? Until next time, keep watching, because the best is yet to come. If you're ready to dive into the latest and greatest moments in women's basketball, you're in the right place. Here on WNBA Original, we cover everything from breaking news to inspiring stories, bringing you closer to the action and the players who make it all happen. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications, so you'll always be the first to know what's happening on and off the court. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more from WNBA Original.